Hello and welcome to today's episode. This is the TKC Bible Reading Challenge powered by Grace Bible Mission. Today you have with you Joshua.
You have peace.
Today we are reading Genesis chapter 19 to 22.
Yes, chapter 19 to 22.
Just a few chapters of the Bible. I hope you're already enjoying the reading.
Yes.
Please, are you sure you are enjoying the reading?
From what I've been getting so far, I've been enjoying it. It has been expository. It has been exploding in my eyes.
Yeah.
I feel like saying so much big English, but it's been a lot. It's like the Bible is just full of different new things. But for today, since we are considering just 19 to 22,
walk us through.
In chapter 19, we see Sodom and Gomorrah.
Sodom and Gomorrah. They sound like twins.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
I feel like
maybe it's twins that established them because they are beside each other and they are similar in actions.
Imagine if you met a particular set of twins, maybe at work, and the name of one is Sodom
don't go
and
there.
the other one is Gomorrah.
Don't even go there. God forbid.
No, I said like you meet them.
The first thing that will come to my mind is, what were your parents thinking?
Like that they named this Sodom and Gomorrah. But it would technically be nice names for it.
There's not technically anything there. Just forget about it.
So
and in verse 20, we have Abraham denying his wife again.
Now it is Abraham. It was in the last episode that it became Abraham.
Yes, it became
and
Abraham.
We forgot to mention that. But it's not Abraham.
Yes, officially.
Okay.
And verse 21, we have the Lord visiting them again. And then Sarah laughed. Yes, that's where Sarah laughed.
Sarah laughed.
Yes.
Was that in chapter 21?
Yes, that should be in chapter 21.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, like you're 100% sure that Sarah laughed in chapter 21.
Yes, I am very sure that she did.
So, wait. Which laugh are you talking about?
Yeah, she laughed. I think in verse 6, it says, I'm going to read from here so that you know that I'm saying the truth. And Sarah said, God has made me laugh, and all who hear will laugh with me. So she laughed.
She has been laughing before this now. Let's go back to chapter 18. Chapter 18.
That was yesterday.
No, that
was yesterday.
Oh, that was yesterday. Chapter 18, Sarah laughed too. In verse 12, she was like, it was like, therefore Sarah laughed within herself, saying,
sarcastic laugh.
After I am waxed old, shall I have pleasure, my Lord being old also.
The laugh of mockery, but this time it was genuine because God really made her laugh. She gave birth to a son as promised. So in chapter 20, we see Abraham and God, the sacrifice.
22.
Okay,
22. You said 20 earlier.
Oh, sorry, 22.
Okay.
Yeah. Abraham took his son for slaughter. Apparently.
Why? Like
God
wasn't it in the last chapter that? Well, we may not be able to say God is weird, but we can say that His ways are beyond.
His ways are weird.
Beyond our own, and that is what some people will call weird.
That is what weird is when it is not like you would think, and it's just off, and you're like, wait, what? What? Wait.
Does that mean that sometimes it is weird? What like?
It's just something you cannot reason out. That's the fact that it's weird. Like you try to think about it, and you just cannot reason it out. Like, why? You want to test him. The person that you've been talking to since, the Abraham you've been talking to since, now reach this moment, you want to test him. But I think that is true. Because if you remember, we talked about, I don't know, we talked about how Abraham was easily shifted by his desire for his son. I guess that is the reason why God tested him. But did you have to ask him to kill his son?
Well, eventually he didn't kill the son,
Eventually, but the thought of that concept,
yeah,
it's just out of this world. But moving on,
Yeah.
not to dwell so much on that. What did you read it?
I did read it, but as we are talking now, I was just like, did I read it? I think sometimes it happens like that we read the word of God and we are not even sure. Um, like a few minutes after, we are not even sure what did I learn from this. Has that ever happened to you before?
Yes, it happens.
But Sha, before we go into all of that, let me share some things that I learned from today's reading. Sometimes the promises of God may delay, but it doesn't mean that it will not happen.
Yes.
Sarah laughed at first and was like, haha. And we cannot say only Sarah laughed, because before in my mind I used to think it was only Sarah that laughed. But
Abraham also
too laughed. Like Abraham was like,
how can a man?
Let Ishmael live. In fact, he accompanied his own with
He patched it with other options.
exactly.
You're giving God options.
But now we actually see that God fulfills the promises that he makes to people. And we must stay with God with that understanding that he fulfills the promises that he makes to us.
Okay.
So that's what I learned. Would you like to share something?
Okay, I will share one thing I learned. I learned it from chapter 19.
Okay.
And what I learned was that there's no how, if a good person, someone who is of good nature, is in a wrong place,
Yeah.
he will definitely come up with losses. He would definitely
I
do
don't
something.
understand.
Okay, let me break it down for you. You see, Lot.
Oh, okay.
Lot, when he had to fight with his brother,
Okay.
with Abraham,
Yeah.
and then they say, oh yeah, let's split ways, let's depart ways. He said, choose where you go. He went with so many flocks, so many servants, so many everything. But by the time he was leaving,
the plane was fine. Like where he was going to. You remember that Abraham gave him the choice?
all that glitters is not gold, bro.
Yeah, but it was glittering and it was looking like gold.
That is why he found what he found.
Green gold.
Green gold. But by the time he was leaving, even his wife did not come out with him. Even his wife, like, it was just Lot. The Bible records that it was just Lot and his two daughters. No servants.
Even the son-in-law self, no Greek come.
Even the son-in-law, like, it was, he left empty. So we think that, oh, I'm a good person, I'm good this, I'm good that, I know my standard, I know my value, I can go there and nothing will happen. There's no how. You would leave that place and not one thing would have left you. Something would have left you.
Now, let me even shock you or remind you of something.
Okay.
When Lot was going,
Okay.
he did not say, I'm going into Sodom. He
That's
settled near Sodom.
Near Sodom.
By the time they came to carry everybody away in that
The time
slaughter,
Abraham came to rescue him, yes?
exactly, he was inside Sodom and they carried him with Sodom.
With Sodomites.
I think at that point in time we should have started realizing that something is wrong,
something
because
is wrong.
they didn't. I don't know if they came out with much, but let's bygones are bygones, right?
Of course.
When the angels came again, it was inside Sodom. It shows that sometimes we cannot settle, like, philosophically, and if we apply it, like if we stretch it, if we settle near sin or near a people of sin, before we know it, we will be right at the center of it. And did you also notice that it was not only that they were at the center of Sodom, but Sodom was also now in their hearts?
How?
Look at Lot. When those men came in onto him, he was like, oh, don't defy this man. I will bring out my two daughters. I don't know if that's something that God would have recommended. I get what he was trying to do, that he was trying to protect the men and all of that. But, like, to say I will give you my daughter, that sounds like something that a Sodomite would say.
Yes. And if you remember very well, after they left,
Yeah.
the two daughters thought to themselves, how do we have children?
And
oh God, my brain. I cannot.
All they could think about is the Sodom technique.
They could have gone to other countries that were around and looked for able men, but they said no. Our father is good enough. Man. Let us give him alcohol.
He's the only man that is alive. If you notice, that's also what the devil does. The devil highlights and says, you have no other options. This evil is the only option that you have. And I guess we're out of time. So tomorrow, can anything be as interesting as rain of fire and brimstone?
Yes, there are other things that can happen.
So what are we expecting tomorrow?
Somebody came to somebody's house and
Okay.
decided that we are going to carry you to our son.
Yeah.
Remember that in those days
Wait,
there's
kidnapping?
no photo. It's not kidnapping, now it's carry as marriage. And besides, that
Okay,
thing could
okay,
have been
okay.
kidnapping. There was nothing to
Yeah,
identify.
we'll
say
find
that-
out. We'll find out. We'll find out tomorrow. So we leave the grace and the peace of God with you. Pray that God blesses you and blesses all that you lay your
the
hands
baker.
upon. See you in tomorrow's episode.
See
Bye.
you. Bye, oh, bye.